Welcome. You are seeing this mystery message for a reason is today's timeless pick a card. Take a deep breath and exhale. Pile 1 we have the sunstone, pile 2 the emerald, and pile 3 is the pink sapphire. Take another deep breath and exhale. Timestamps will be in the description box. Pause the video now if you need more time to choose your pile. See what your pile. Welcome, pile 1. If you chose the sunstone, this is your mystery message. You're seeing this for a reason. Now, what is that reason? We're going to find out. Sunstone. So we have the number 55 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 10 and the number 1. 55 is an indication that change is about to happen for you, or you're going through a period of changes. I'm noticing the swirling around this tower point, so you may feel a little bit dizzy or confused, or like all of a sudden things are out of your control. I'm seeing you feeling at the eye of the storm, but there's a message here to stay positive, because everything's going to work well in the end. This is going to be a positive experience for you, even though it feels a little bit unsettling. It's a positive experience, because ultimately, at the end of the day, the sun is shining upon you, and you're being illuminated. It's like you're being guided and protected through whatever this change is, and you will succeed. Sunstone is a very positive stone, so this means that you're headed toward brighter days. And whatever changes are occurring, there's joy and happiness coming your way on the other side. You're standing tall. You're very strong, sturdy, and you're going to weather the storm. I'm seeing all this lightning going on here around, so it's giving me tower energy. So something, you're realizing something. There's some kind of an epiphany here, suddenly out of the blue, unexpectedly, something surprising maybe that's gonna, swirl around you, and it's going to change something in you, but it's very positive. It's gonna make you feel excited. I'm seeing butterflies. You feeling butterflies in your stomach, but good butterflies. Like, I'm seeing excitement here. But it's a very quiet excitement. It's almost like you feel like it may be too good to be true, so you're keeping silent. You're keeping quiet about it, and you don't want to jinx it either. So it's like good news, unexpected, surprising good news, but you're keeping it to yourself. It's that quiet excitement that I'm seeing, and so the energy swirls around you because you're keeping it within your. You're not telling anyone about this, so you're not spreading the energy. So you want to make sure this actually happens. So for those of you, if you get good news or something you start to see happening, move in silence, okay? Because you need to contain this energy, because to keep you going. It's positive to contain it so you can keep going. Okay. Let's put it there. Now the sun is coming out, so a lot of positivity. Ooh, the sun. As I said, the sun is coming out. Look what comes out. The sun there. And Leo, which is ruled by the sun. Okay, interesting. And we have the 7th house, which is relationships. Justice, fairness, balance. So August is going to be an important time, July and August. But August is going to be a very important time. You could have your sun in Leo, or Leo in the 7th house, or sun in the 7th house. It seems like matters around relationships are being illuminated, and there's some good news around relationships or contracts, relationships, marriage for some of you. or just good news around a justice, a court case coming up. Sun in Leo, I see you just feeling very, very positive. And there's something very positive around relationships, a positive change around relationships. You could have Libra in your chart. I'm seeing Libra and Leo energy here so far. You have the portal keeper, and I do know that the Egyptian sign of Bastet encompasses a large portion of Libra. So again, your Egyptian sign could be Bastet, doesn't have to be. But we have the portal keeper, and so with all this August energy, Leo energy, and now we have the portal keeper, and we have another 50, which is also a 5. We have 555 now. And you know, Leo is the energy of the 5th house. So a lot of playfulness, a lot of fun, romance coming your way. It's like, I feel the 8-8 portal. If you haven't watched that video, I uploaded it before this one. Go and check it out, because there's a message there for you. That portal is a big change for you when it comes to relationships specifically. I do feel if you are single, so for those of you who are single, you're going to meet someone very soon, and it's going to turn into a commitment. It's because it's going to be a very happy, playful relationship that is also very committed, but a lot of chemistry. It's very lighthearted, childlike, romantic, passionate is what I'm seeing here. So you're going to have a lot of fun with this person. If you're single. If you're not single, it could be that you know someone and you've engaged with this person and you've been dating this person and you feel very happy and childlike, and this person brings out the best in you. And there's going to be very positive change where you and this person are going to be going to the next level of commitment through this portal, this 8-8 portal. This portal is going to be very important for you because it's going to open your psychic abilities. Your psychic abilities will expand, especially when it comes to clairvoyance, meaning seeing beyond your physical eyes and seeing with your mind's eye, seeing in your mind's eye. There's this gateway to some unique mystical experiences that you're going to be having, and they're going to baffle you, but they're very positive because this is all about raising your vibration. So through this 8-8 portal, your vibration will be rising. You're going to be getting some significant messages download from the higher realms through your crown chakra. You're going to be able to see in between the lines. A lot will be making sense to you. You will see the explanation for a lot of what goes on around you and you don't understand. There's this sense of this multi-dimensional awareness that you're coming into very, very soon. And it's tied in with the 8-8 portal. You're becoming more sensitive and aware and more receptive to these mystical experiences as well, whereas before maybe you weren't so much. You're going to see how everything is connected. There's an overlaying of realities that seem just as real as the 3D, 5D reality. There's something you're going to understand about time and how time is not what we think it is. So there's an expansion of your awareness when it comes to a lot of constructs here. Okay, we have earthworm, so Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy could be in your chart. But what I'm seeing here is you may have a tendency to protect yourself from seeing beyond the veil. And now it's like you're going to risk seeing beyond the veil. It's not going to seem so daunting, if that makes sense. It's not going to scare you. There's something about you that likes to be able to explain things in physical sense, in the rational sense. And now it's like you're opening up more to metaphysical experiences. Even though there is a shyness, there's a hesitancy or a reluctance to see or to allow yourself to share that inner vision and connect with other people who are on this spiritual growth process. It's like you're somewhat of a newbie. Maybe not completely, but there's something new here that you are used to intimidate you and doesn't intimidate you anymore. But I'm seeing someone who goes between skepticism and being open, and having to see things to believe them with your physical eyes, and then other times you accept things even if you can't see them. You may be afraid to risk embarrassment here when it comes to sharing your journey, which is why you keep it to yourself, but it excites you to start seeing proof of things that you somewhat believe, but you didn't know if you could or should. And so it's like you're going to become more of a believer. There's something that's going to become very, very obvious to you. Okay, we have marriage. That's pretty straightforward. That would sit well with the 7th house here. So for some of you, you're getting a proposal in August. Okay. We have marriage, then you have love. Okay, it's a love marriage. That's good news. So the mystery message is that if you get married, it's going to be a love marriage. If you're married, it's love. We have December. So you could be getting married in December or getting a proposal in December. We have happiness. Yeah, of course, where there's love, there's happiness. And that would be the sunstone energy there. Leo and the sun energy again coming out. Very high vibrational. Beautiful synchronicities going on here. We have the pin. So it says new job or career. Okay. So could be happening around December as well. That job's going to make you very happy, or career. And we have rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. Okay. So I'm seeing two things here. So even though you may be getting a happy news, sudden news about a job or career, there's always going to be someone who is going to try to stand in your way and try to intimidate you, okay? But I feel you so high vibrational that I don't think it's going to affect you at all. Good on you. It's not going to affect you. Good. Oh, we have the star. So your wishes are coming true. Le stelle. Number 17 could be relevant, as well as number 8. Prosperity and healing and hopes coming, wishes coming true. A long-term goal. You're going to get news of achieving a long-term goal in love and career. Your hopes are coming true, your wishes. 10 of Cups. And this is mostly emotional fulfillment. So this is mostly around love, but the work side of it is going to be going well as well, even though at work there's someone trying to be someone boastful and arrogant, and yeah, just be careful with this person. There's a new long-lasting stable beginning when it comes to health and money, prosperity coming your way, that's stably coming in. King of Pentacles, oh yeah, that's husband energy. So you could be becoming a husband, or you could be, getting married to your future husband, or someone very stable coming and proposing to you. Or this could be you if you're a business owner, or at the top of your game when it comes to your job, okay? Making lots and lots of money, making your life very stable, and being able to have that money to get married, to start a family, or to, provide for your family. So I'm seeing a lot of stability around money, home, family, and health is what I'm seeing here. More stability and emotional fulfillment. It's wishes coming true. And with these pentacles here and the star, I'm seeing if anyone was struggling with health issues, there will be healing. We have the 2 of Wands, and you're being able to make plans for the future now that you have the money. Okay, now that you have the money, you will be able to make these plans for the future. I just heard, now that you have the money. So look at this. Guinevere could be an important name here, and we have true love. So the mystery message for you is, especially if you doubted it, whatever this is, yes, it is true love, especially if this has pulled the romantic stirrings of your heart. Or maybe this is something you've been wanting for a very long time and it's coming your way. Or this is a confirmation that, yes, this person who makes you feel happy, lighthearted, is true love. Where there's chemistry, there's happiness, there's banter, there's a certain sense of stability, and you see this as your dream person. This is a confirmation that, yes, this is true love. Yes, this person will make you happy. Yes, this person makes you happy. And if you get married to this person, there will always be love and happiness, and it's very stable. It's very stable. And this card says the romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love for you. So this is something you've been manifesting, and it's here. And this is a confirmation for you. All of this is a confirmation for you that if you're not feeling this yet, it's going to be coming in between August and December. Or December and August, depending on when you're watching this video. But I'm seeing most of you, it's between August and December. This portal, this 8-8 portal, is changing everything energetically for you to align you with this energy of money coming in for your business, money coming in as a result of your job, whichever you connect with, and money coming in for your family, for your health, and a lot of emotional fulfillment. That is your wish fulfillment. And a true love that you've wished for is either coming into your life or already in your life. And this person wants to commit to you. And if you commit to this person, it's going to be very happy and loving and fun and adventurous as well. So this was your reading, pile number 1. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. I hope this resonated with you well. If it did, let me know how in the comment section. If not, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you would like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Thank you for all of you who do like, subscribe, share, and comment on these videos. It helps the channel, and it helps me bring you more. For the healing bracelets, you can find a special discount code in the description box. Check it out. And for readings, life purpose report, and healing energies, energy healing, you can find my email in the description box. Bless you all. See you sometime soon. Bye. Till next time. Welcome, pile 2. If you chose this emerald, this is going to be your reading. Okay, first thing, the color green, heart chakra. Prosperity. Prosperity and heart chakra, especially because we have the heart here. So something about your opening of your heart, being more vulnerable, is also opening up the energy of abundance. When you close that energy, yes, you don't risk getting heartbroken as much by one person, 2 people, whatever, but you're in constant heartbreak because you're closing your heart and you're not allowing your heart to feel, which is also heartbreaking in itself. So it's almost like choose the heartbreak. Either you break your own heart by closing your heart, and every day your heart is broken a little bit and it's lingering, or you choose to take that leap of faith, take that risk, open your heart, be completely vulnerable, and risk being hurt by someone else, but at least you felt the love and you didn't break your own heart. Because there's a message coming through here about how people eventually always end up hurting each other, even if unwillingly, even if they have good intentions. It's just something that humans do in relationships, and it's to be expected, okay? Of course, there are different degrees of hurt. I'm not talking about extreme abuse, okay? That is, I'm not saying open up to abuse, not at all. But what I'm saying is, if you did suffer some form of abuse, it does not mean that the next person's going to keep doing that. Especially if you put up some boundaries, which is also always healthy. But with the number 22 here, what I'm seeing is that you are on the right path. You do know how to open your heart because you have learned the lessons. And it's safe to do so. Because in closing up this energy, not only are you keeping your heart broken, because the reason why you're closing it is because you're reliving these memories and you don't believe your assumptions around what is possible for you in love are also telling you that there is no hope, that there is no love. And so you're being invited to tap into the energy of unconditional love, which is the highest vibration of them all. And by keeping yourself from that, a fear of a human being hurting you, which is to be expected of humans anyway, there's this, you're being invited to tap into this energy of unconditional love. Now, if you expect too much from one human being who may hurt you, that may not be love. That may be something more akin to obsession or codependency. So it's knowing the difference as well, and not closing your heart up completely to love, because you're closing up your abundance as well, and your health and your money and all of that, right? And your stability. So that is the mystery message here. But you're on the right path. So 2 + 2 = 4. You know what to do. You're structured enough. You've gone through enough. But it's time to allow your heart to exist, okay? And to feel again. Yeah. There's something very valuable coming your way in terms of finances. I'm seeing a lot of money, because the emerald is one of the most expensive of the semi-precious stones. I do believe it is already considered a precious stone, so it is quite expensive. So I see a lot of money coming your way, and your relationship with money is also changing. There's something about paying for things with gratitude, paying for bills with gratitude, rather than saying, oh, bummer, I just paid, I don't know, $400 and it was all the money I had, and it's a bummer because now I have no money. That's what you're manifesting. But if you say something like, I'm glad, I'm grateful that I had the $400 to pay for my bills. A lot of people don't, right? And so I'm very grateful. Guess what? Those $400 could turn into $4,000 coming back to you. And if you pay saying, okay, I'm paying this $400 bill, but I know that $4,000 or $40,000 are coming back to me. There's always going to be money. Money always flows to me. Okay? That's the kind of energy that I'm seeing. Here, a change when it comes to your relationship and your assumptions about money, your self-concept when it comes to yourself and money, and what was taught to you about money that you can deconstruct in your mind, and you can tell yourself a different story. You can program your mind to believing a different story. And when you start believing a different story for real, you start to see things changing around you. Okay, so we have 4th house, family, motherhood, mother, moon, intuition. Okay, we have Mars energy, very different, masculine energy, go-getter, and we have Capricorn. So you could have Capricorn in your chart. You could have Mars in Capricorn, Mars in Cancer, or you could have Capricorn in your 4th house, which is a little bit confusing because Capricorn is 10th house energy, the opposite of the 4th house. It's being all out there, and Capricorn is turning inward. So it could be that you don't know which way to turn, whether you should retract, whether you should expand, whether you should show yourself or hide yourself. And so you're kind of stuck not knowing what to do. Okay. Well, hopefully this message is going to help you get unstuck. But it could be that you have a North Node, South Node, Capricorn, Cancer, or vice versa, or 4th house, 10th house, North Node, South Node. It may be that you're confused about what your life purpose is at this time. I do life purpose reports. You can find my email in the description box for that. It's based on your tropical astrological natal chart. You could have a strong Capricorn placement, Aries placement, or Cancerian energy. And this is all cardinal energy. So leadership. I'm seeing a sense of leadership here. Taking the reins, taking leadership of your destiny is what is needed at this time. And we have the number 4 here as well. So 44, angels. Your angel number 44. You are being protected and guided by the angelic realm. They're all around you. And they're guiding you in the right direction. So follow your intuition. Your intuition is very strong. Your intuition, the moon energy here with the 4th house, is giving you a strong sense of direction of where to go. And with Capricorn here, it means you will succeed. Okay, so you can trust your intuition. It's very strong at this time, and you're learning to distinguish what is intuition and what is ego. Intuition is when you feel something, and that's that first feeling. It feels good, it feels bad, it feels good, and then maybe your ego comes in, and the ego mind tells you all the reasons why that would fail, right? It's your thought process. that self-sabotage, negative self-talk comes in. That is your ego. And sometimes people sabotage their intuition because they follow their ego. But that first thought about something and feeling is what you should follow, because that is the truth. Every thought that comes in afterwards is convincing you to sabotage yourself. Now, it could be that that first thought is like, oh, no, this is not good. It doesn't feel good. It feels really bad in my gut, right? But then something comes in and makes you think, oh, but this person is such a good person and they're so acclaimed by other people, and then you convince yourself that no, this person must be a good person. See, that's the difference between intuition and ego. We have sacral chakra. Okay, so someone is awakening their core of creation and becoming more creative and more motivated and just more playful. There's this playful energy that will allow you to be more creative here. And that's the energy you're stepping into. We have the number 3 here. So you could have Gemini in your chart. It's Mercury, it's communication as well. The sacral chakra is being lit for you. So you're awakening to wanting to create something new, and your intuition is guiding you in this direction. It's your feelings are very connected to something here that you are being nudged to take action toward. It could have something to do with your career. It could have something to do with the screen stage or visibility or fame or responsibility, such as a new, like being an entrepreneur or a business owner could be. You're having some emotional response to something you feel that you should be doing, taking action toward. Now, the sacral chakra is also indicative of pleasure, sensuality, intimacy, connection, sexuality. And so it could be that you feel drawn, very drawn to someone, but you're afraid of opening your heart. We'll see about that. But you are being well guided in this situation. Something here is stirring up something in you that you can't deny. They're just saying, focus on healthy boundaries and you will be fine. Focus on healthy boundaries and you will be just fine. Also, treat your body as a temple, as sacred, and value your body. Take care of your body. Reconnect to your body. Reconnect to exercise, the sun, nature, walking around barefoot, grounding, even meditating, okay? Sleeping, hydrating yourself with water. Have fun, because when you're having fun, these creative ideas will come out. We have the hawk, so you have a bird's eye view at this point in time. You could have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in your chart, the air signs. It's like you have a bird's eye view right now, and you're seeing things from a higher perspective, and you must take advantage of that right now, because you're seeing clearly. Your intuition, again, the hawk is connected to intuition, is very, very strong. You can believe your intuition. If you think too much, you'll become suspicious and you will stop yourself in your tracks. Don't allow yourself to get too heavy, too hard on yourself, or too analytical to the point where you don't do anything about this. This is meant to be doing something that you have a full grasp on. You have the bird's eye view. You see the bigger picture. So don't allow your ego to come in and ruin it for you. Okay? We have August is an important month for you. All right. Wealth. Okay, so there could be a lot of money coming in for you in August. Success. Okay. Okay, so wealth and success in August. It could have something to do with this Capricorn energy, which is 10th house energy. So I'm seeing boss energy here, or maybe you're getting a promotion that is going to bring in more money as well. Okay, we got the wheel, so indecisiveness and allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Okay, so yeah, what are you indecisive about? Yeah, that's, you're stuck in the middle. Should you retract or should you go for this? That's the indecision here. You're wondering. But they're saying, oh, sorry, you're a unicorn, you're very unique. You should use your intuition to make beneficial changes. So change is good here. If So it's about moving forward. Move out of your comfort zone. Don't retract. Don't pull into yourself. This is an opportunity to go for it. We have the Knave of Chalices, which is the, I think, the Page of Cups. So this is good news, and it's something you love. You could have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio in your chart. Good news. Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady wins the race. This is something you've been working toward for a very long time, and it's bringing in prosperity and stability. So don't fear it. We have the Nine of Wands, but the reason why you may fear it is because of battles that you've had in the past. And so that's why you take such a long time to make a decision, and you may be fearful, but there's nothing to fear. Keep going. Your persistence will pay off. Seven of Cups, but you're very confused, all right? Yeah, and we have the Lover and the Lovers, so the number 6, Gemini energy again. You have an important choice coming up, but you're confused. So the whole message before this is to help you out of your confusion. And the way is forward, and the way is change. Now, I'm seeing something about a relationship here with a higher level soulmate, and you're confused about this at the same time. You fantasize about this, and you're worrying about money around this. The money will come in, so you can make your decision according to your feelings and your intuition. I feel after August you're going to be able to make this decision. And then we have Pele and Divine Passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? So you haven't been honest with yourself, and you're being asked to be honest with yourself and to follow your true desire, because you know what that is here with the Lovers. You know exactly who that is, but you're not being honest with yourself, maybe out of fear and indecisiveness, shyness, or feeling intimidated by the whole situation, or there's something to do with money, but money will come, okay? So that was your reading, pile number 2. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Let me know how this resonates for you in the comment section. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Thank you for all your likes. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for commenting. It really helps the channel, and it helps me bring you more. For the healing bracelets, you can find a special link with a discount code in the description box. For readings, live purpose reports, and energy healings, you can find my email in the description box. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all. See you sometime soon. Bye. Till next time. Welcome, pile 3 with a pink sapphire. This is your reading. The number 44 could be relevant, as well as the number 8. So your mystery message has something to do with luxury, prosperity, and stable prosperity. 44, your angels are all around you and guiding you and protecting you. Yeah. You're being divinely guided and protected when it comes to achieving long-lasting prosperity, stable prosperity. We have Taurus, so you could have Taurus in your chart, or Taurus season could be important, last week of April, first 3 weeks of May. We have Mars, okay, and we have the 9th house. So with Taurus in the 9th house and Mars here, you're being asked to move out of your comfort zone. If you're someone who doesn't like change, Taurus to Sagittarius energy is like, it's a good combination, because Taurus is connected to Venus, and Jupiter is very similar to Venus in the sense that it brings in a lot of abundance, and it's a magnet to abundance and expansion of that abundance. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys, expansion of your abundance, but you need to allow yourself to, because Taurus is the more retracted and less of a risk taker when it comes to than Libra when it comes to attracting in abundance. But you're being called to be more adventurous and to take a risk now, because it would lead to a lot of expansion when it comes to your prosperity coming your way. And also love. For some of you, love could be coming in with someone from a different country or continent altogether. The person you're going to end up with could be from a different place in the world, like far away. It's not like a neighboring country or a neighboring city or anything like that. But that's just for some of you, okay? We have trust your innocence, and when it says trust your innocence, it means that you know better than others for yourself. When it comes to matters of the heart and money for yourself, you shouldn't be listening to other people's advice, especially if they're gurus, you know? You should make up your own mind and think for yourself, because you know best. Your intuition knows best what's best for you. The same way we have fingerprints that are all completely different from each other, so are what is best for each one of us. So how can one guru know what is best for hundreds and thousands of people? It's just not possible. So always go within and analyze that information and how it rings true for you, and also analyze how much you've been shaped by all these gurus, rather than trusting your own inner compass. Sorry guys, I'm having a weird health day here where I'm running out of breath because something is going on with my sinus here, even though I'm taking care of it, and I'm also not feeling very well, like I'm feeling nauseous here. So could be that you're experiencing something like that. The number 54 is here, as well as the number 9. That could be significant to you. We have the hyena. And so this is a fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries could be in your chart. Hyena. I'm seeing a half moon showing here. So it's either a crescent moon if you are in the northern hemisphere, waning, waxing, I don't know. It's a moon that is growing. If you are in the northern hemisphere, this is a moon that is becoming a full moon. If you are in the southern hemisphere, this is a moon that is becoming a new moon. So take that how it resonates. There's something about wit and fun and laughter and sarcasm. You are someone who is fun to be around, or you're going to meet someone who's very fun to be around. You could be a little bit suspicious, or someone could be a little bit suspicious of you. If there's something that you're doing too much, if you're like trying to please people too much, or be too outgoing, or be too happy-go-lucky, and that's not genuine, where it feels kind of crazy, you need to sober up. Now, this doesn't mean you're on some kind of a substance, but sober your mind and calm your mind, because it could be that you are overdoing things and too much of a good thing or something like that. You could be using jokes to hide your pain, or using humor to hide your pain. Be careful of that, and really be serious about voicing if something's not sitting, if you're not feeling good, or if something's not going well. Share that. Yeah, there's something about sarcasm and something about expressing old resentments using jokes, and that could be not well received, and it's not really solving the problem, if that makes sense. There needs to be more of a serious conversation where you can calmly express yourself without having to be doing that, because it could be hurting the other person and closing that other person up, rather than helping them open up and be open to your needs as well. And also, if you have goals in life, take them seriously. Don't just joke around about them. There are things that you need to take seriously, even though you may not be taking them seriously. We have November here. It could be a significant month for you. September, also a significant month. 2 significant months already. for career. So between September and November, or November and September, something about your career needs to be taken seriously. There will be opportunities waiting for you, so don't waste them because they may not come around again. Take them seriously and increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Yeah, you maybe are the life of the party and people really like working with you because you're so up. But sometimes people may think that you don't really take things seriously, or they don't take you seriously because you are the life of the party, but they may wonder if you... Yeah. Okay, so there will be opportunity, forgetting the whole hyena thing now, and between September and November, or November and September, there are doors of opportunity opening and waiting for you on the career front. You may miss them altogether because you're having too much fun, or you may... The opportunity to turn into something real, you need to increase your efforts somehow. If you want to achieve this goal of turning this opportunity into something real for you. We have the Ten of Swords. There's something that you're putting behind you, that you're ending here. Could be a way of doing things, or a lack of trust, or a stagnancy, or there's something that is, there's a phase that is ending in your life. But the good news is, with the Eight of Swords, is stuck. If you're feeling stuck, that is over, okay? Especially if this had something to do with your mind. If your mind was keeping you stuck, that is coming to an end. You're no longer going to allow your mind to keep you stuck. And you're no longer going to be stuck in a situation where maybe you have been feeling stuck. Three of Wands, your ships are coming in. It's almost time for you to release yourself, so there's freedom coming. Something's going to come and free you from Four of Pentacles, a stagnancy that you've been in for a very long time. And there's going to be something, Five of Cups, where you're going to feel sad for because you've gotten used to a situation. So don't reject new opportunities because you're sad of leaving something behind, is the biggest message here. Don't be stuck in your mind because there's a great opportunity coming your way, but you need to really embrace it, and don't just let it go because you're afraid of it, or you're afraid of what you're leaving behind when it comes to your career. Because you're being guided somewhere else, and it's a great opportunity. Don't let it pass you by because you're afraid. Yeah, the advice is focus your intention. What is it that you want? Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. Take this seriously so it doesn't pass you by, okay? These opportunities are, I feel, once in a lifetime, and you must really take this seriously because these will be the expansion of your prosperity and stability. Don't let your fears hold you back. And with every change, comes something you're letting go of, but this is something you've asked for, so take the opportunity and focus. Whenever you feel sad, keep focused on what you're gaining, not what you're losing, because what you're gaining is actually a lot bigger than what you're losing here. And if you focus on what you're losing, you may be missing the bigger picture. Okay, Pile 3, that was your reading. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comments section. If it did not, choose another pile. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing, and commenting on these videos. It really helps the channel, and it helps me bring you more. If you'd like a reading, life purpose report, energy healing from me, you can find my email in the description box. For the healing bracelets, there's a special discount code and a link in the description box. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all, and see you sometime soon. Bye. Till next time.